It's day 91 of our inventory transformation. If you remember, the Ice Dimension event just came out like yesterday, and I've been saving up some ice shards because I can't decide like what exactly I'm gonna buy, but I just want to buy like a couple of each one so I can put it in my lure and see what we get from them. I'm actually so excited that the lure like pets or the lure bait is changing and that we're gonna be able to get different pets in the lures now, because I actually have over 20 alt accounts, and guys, I open lures like every single day on those accounts. So I have a bunch of the pets that already come out of the lure, so I am so excited to start collecting different pets from it. I try to remember to switch to a baby every time I log in now because I was grinding like sometimes as a parent and I just wasn't collecting as many bucks as I can, and I want to collect all the bucks that I can. I got really lucky and I actually made it to the pizza parlor with my pet before this task went off, and so it became nighttime and it's a camping night and I have to make it to the campground before the daytime starts. But I'm so glad that pizza parlor popped up because then I can collect like the cheese from the back of the pizza parlor and some water so that I have them in my bag. I also got really lucky again and we made it to the campsite before the camping task was up, but now I have to hurry up and do the sleep task, and then hopefully the shower will pop up and there won't be too many people in front of us. If you noticed, I also have to make it to the playground now, so before we actually go to the salon for the daily task, and then we have this game now, and so I have to fit everything in, and so I hope that I can get it all in one day. I really like when you can actually go and play a game each day and you can collect something, and so usually you can get like a pet for free, or now we're collecting the ice shards and hopefully I'll be able to get some pets for free. It took me a little while, but I got all the tasks cleared except for the hospital, and the game's about to pop up, but I want to get this trading stand set up so we can hopefully get some trades. And seriously, as soon as I got a pet put in this trading stand, the game popped up, and so I'm going to have to wait to go to the hospital to collect the golden apples until after the game. I really like this game, except I don't really like depending on like teammates to like finish the games, or like that they're dependent on how many like ice shards I collect. I would much rather play a game where it's just me like that I have to worry about, because usually I'll be on a server and I'll be playing this game and I'll be doing pretty well, and then a bunch of people leave the server and then it just seems like the game gets like a lot more difficult. It's the first trade of the day and this person put in a black moon bear, and I told him I wasn't looking for those right now. So then they changed it to a golden hamster, and I actually really like the golden hamsters and I'm actually collecting them on my main, so I'm definitely going to try to offer for it. Remember, they traded us, and then I asked them if there was anything on my profile that they were looking for, and they said, oh, let me go check. So while they were checking out my profile, I went to check out their profile to see what they had. I see that they have Ratataskers for trade, and I think I need 3 more so that we can finish and make a mega. And then the only pet that I see that they want that we have that I'm trading is the Frostbite Cub. So I let them know that I was looking for Ratataskers, and then they said that they were looking for a ride potion, and we have one for trade. Then they asked if I could add the Frostbite Cub, so I did, but then I told them that I felt like they were a little bit under with their offer. I also asked her if she had any more Ratataskers, and she actually said she had 4, and I only need 3, so I told her that. So then eventually she had the golden hamster and 3 Ratataskers, and she actually added in like the icy porcupine, which I think is so cute and it's brand new. And so we traded our ride potion and our Frostbite Cub for all of that. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this trade. So then I want to check and make sure that I have 16 Ratataskers, so I'm ready to make that mega. We have 2 neons and we have 4 that are full grown and ready to make a neon, and then we just need to age up those neons and then 4 more Ratataskers. Luckily, they're commons, and I just feel like they just really don't take that long at all. Then I had this person offer for my ride gilded snake, and they offered us a moon pine and a poodle, and I was like, no thank you. Then I had this person, and apparently they wanted our ice cream house for free, and again, a big no thank you for me. Then I had this person offer a poodle for my ride gilded snake, and apparently they don't think, nobody thinks that this thing is worth much. I really like it, so I'm definitely going to keep it and not trade it for the poodle. Then I had this person trade me, and they just started putting in a bunch of random pets, so I started putting in a bunch of random pets, and I guess they didn't like our random pets because they took out their pets and then they declined the trade. Then I had this person trade me, and they've traded us before, and they actually offered us a camel and a poodle for our alicorn, and I told them no thank you. Then I had this person offer a unicorn for our alicorn, and I was definitely going to accept this trade. In fact, I did accept this trade, and then they declined at the last minute. Then I had this person offer me a bunch of stuff for this Halloween mummy cat, and this thing is so hard to trade, and I don't know if I should have taken this offer or not because this Halloween mummy cat is not worth that much. Although it is a legendary, and I think all we have to do is we just have to find the right person that's looking for it. Then I had this person offer me a sea angel and a parakeet for this neon winter fawn, and I'm definitely not going to trade it for that. Then we got this offer, and they actually offered us a koala bear, and I kind of thought about it. I think the koala bears are so cute, but guys, I just don't think it's worth this winter fawn or this neon winter fawn. Then I had this person offer me a neon camel for the neon winter fawn, and guys, I just think the neon winter fawn or the winter fawns are so much cuter than the camels. I guess that's just my opinion, but I didn't want to accept this offer. And then I got this offer, and guys, this one really made me think because they added that shiver wolf and it just came out and people seem to like really like it, and so I guess only time will tell. And I have a tan chow chow, so this will make a second tan chow chow, so we could always kind of like work on making a neon. So now I'm trying to trade this shiver wolf to see what we can get for it, and they offered us this pirate ghost capuchin monkey, and I love those and they're really hard to come by, but they declined before we could even accept. Then I got this offer. You know I love the blossom snakes, and guys, those Franken felines are really hard to trade. I know one of them was fly ride, but seriously, they're so hard to trade. And we just got this shiver wolf, and the shiver wolf just came out, so I just felt like we could probably get a better offer. Then I had this person trade me, and this was so like, I don't know, I've never had this happen before where they asked, like they said, hi, can I offer? It's my DP. And I said sure, but I'm thinking it's in my trading stand and you traded. I'm obviously trading it, so of course you can offer for it. So they offered me a orangutan. I told them those are really hard to trade, so I'm not interested in taking that. So then they added in like quite a few more pets, but guys, the shiver wolf just came out, and I don't know, I just want to see what we can get for it, and I don't want to just take a bunch of randoms for it. Then I was off to play the game again. Guys, I'm playing the game like most of the time. I almost always do, unless I'm in a trade when it pops up and I kind of really want that pet, and then I won't like go to the game. But otherwise, I'm trying to play it because I definitely like free stuff, and this is like just getting free stuff. I definitely had one of my better games because I got 260 of the ice shards. But this trade request popped up as soon as we were done with the game, probably because it's in my trading stand and it was just waiting for us to get done with the game. But I wasn't interested in taking any of these pets for the shiver wolf. And then this person offered us a camel, and I definitely was not accepting that. Then we got this offer, and guys, I don't know if it's just this server, but I feel like we're getting like really low offers for this shiver wolf. So it's definitely making me think, like, was that trade that we did where we traded for the shiver wolf, was it even a good one? Because remember, we traded away the neon winter fawn. I mean, I was really expecting to get much better offers for this shiver wolf. Also, I definitely thought about like keeping it and trying to get more shiver wolves, or like maybe just seeing what we're going to get in our lures, because then we could always make a neon to trade. Then I got this trade, and it was really interesting. This person traded us and they said, oh, I saw that you had a royal mistletoe, but we don't actually have a royal mistletoe. We have the merry mistletoe. I'm pretty sure that the merry mistletoe or the royal mistletoe is a legendary one, and it's worth quite a bit, but ours is just an ultra rare, and I don't think it's worth that much. And then they asked if we had a legendary because they wanted to try to get their axolotl back that they had got scammed for. I think I said that of course I have a bunch of legendaries, so they asked us to put them in the trade, and I don't usually like to do that, but I did do that. So they said that the merry mistletoe is what they were looking for, and they asked if they could offer for the alicorn. So I don't know why, but after all that, I was expecting like this really good offer for my pets. I don't know why I thought that, but I just did. So then I was just like super disappointed with their offer. Guys, not to mention, this might be one of the longest trades I've ever been in my life. I don't know why, but they always took like a really long time to like respond back to me. So then they did add in all these pets, and then they added in a trading stand, and guys, we have an extra trading stand actually, and I'm not really sure like what kind of offers you can get for a trading stand, so I just didn't want to trade these pets away like just for the trading stand. I know she had put like a bunch of other pets in there, but guys, they're just random pets that we could trade for if we wanted them. And I think one of the biggest mistakes I made with like when I first started playing adoptme was I thought that like the quantity of pets that I had was like a big deal. Like if you did a trade, and even if you traded something good but you got all these other pets, then it was like a really awesome trade. And as I've been playing adoptme for so long, like I realized like you don't want all these random pets. Like it's okay like to have like 4 of the same pet so that you can make a neon if they're like lower tier like that, but you don't need all those pets in your inventory. It doesn't do you any good. I mean, don't get me wrong, when you start these challenges, it's really good to have like a bunch of like extra random little pets, but once you get like some pretty good pets, it doesn't really help you. So eventually I just told him, no, thank you, I'm sorry. Guys, then I had this person trade me and they wanted to offer for our sand dollar, so I was like, sure. But then the first thing they put in was a paint sealer. Guys, never start a trade by adding in a paint sealer. I have no idea, but I have so many paint sealers, I don't even know what to do with all of them. I don't even know if I've used any of them. And then they added a Dracula parrot. You guys know how I feel about the Dracula parrot, even though it is a legendary. And then they did add in a couple other things, but guys, it just wasn't worth it for me to trade it. Then I got this offer for my Shiverwolf, and you guys know I love the lovebirds. And guys, I don't know if like later on I'm going to be upset that I didn't take this trade, but for some reason, because this Shiverwolf just came out, I thought we could get a better offer. So here's a look at my inventory at the end of day 92. Now we actually have 2 dimension drifters, so I'm gonna try to get 2 more so I can make a neon. And while I was looking through my inventory, I actually got this trade request. And when I accepted the trade, they actually put in a Flyride King Bee that's legendary. I'm not looking for those, but of course I would take it if they wanted to trade, but honestly, I didn't know what to trade for them, so I just put in a bunch of pets that I'm not really interested in. Or I guess that I'm just hoping that I can trade away, just to see if maybe they'd look at our inventory and tell us to change it to whatever pet, but no such luck. Bye guys, until next time.